Hey, what's up, guys? This is Coach Tex Remberg, DFW Penguin Basketball, Penguinhoops.com. Before we get started, man, like, comment, subscribe. It does nothing but help the channel grow. Like I said, I say all the time, these videos are for my parents and my program, but if you feel like, any of this information in any of my videos will help someone out that you know or care about, or someone in your family that has children that plays youth sports, feel free to share this with them. All right? Now, today, I want to talk about why does your son or daughter want to quit sports? Okay? Why would they want to quit? They've been playing so long, or they're so enthusiastic about it at home, and just all of a sudden, after them begging you, 3 weeks ago to put them on this tournament team or put them on this select team or pay for extra workouts, now they want to quit. I have 6 different reasons of why a kid would want to quit. And here we go. Guys, make sure you share this with someone. Because, like I said, this happens for a lot of different reasons. Okay? And I know you guys can get a lot from this because every kid has a dry spell like this. But let's get into it. Number one, okay, the kid is having a bad spell at playing. Every kid has their own different thing of why they play basketball, or why they play sports, or why they play tennis or baseball. Some kids like the feeling that they get from other people praising them because they play well. Some kids like being around other kids on the other team because they don't have any siblings. Some kids like being on the team because they do stuff that they don't get to do at home, like travel and go do other stuff and be in other cities and stuff like that, which they don't get to experience at home. Every kid has something different. But if a kid is playing bad at some point, a lot of times it will make them want to quit. What I mean by bad is, even professional athletes, they have bad spells or a couple of weeks where they have, bad games or they're not playing well. And that's why I'm real big on sports psychology, because it's all in your head a lot of times. If you're good and you have a couple of bad games, it's all in your head. It's determined by you. And the one thing I always tell my kids is when they're having bad spells, like, always remember the times that you played well and just know that it's still there. It hasn't went away. But another thing as a kid, though, what hurts kids, especially when they haven't developed their own personal self-worth and their own personalities, they start to they value what other people say more than their own self or what their own coach is telling them or something like that. So what I mean by that is, like, if their friend comes to the game and they play bad and their friend rags on them at school, or their dad is on them hard on a drive home from the game over and over because he had 3 bad games in a row or she had 3 bad games in a row, they could take a toll on the kid to where they would want to quit. Or the coach is getting on them because, hey, man, you're missing all these layups, blah, blah, blah. So now the kid either resorts to making excuses or they lose confidence and they want to quit. So that's one. They're just having a bad spell or a bad run for a few games of playing. It will make them want to quit. Number 2, the parent is pushing them too hard. Guys, I've seen it so much. I don't want to get into it. But like I said, I probably coached about, in the last 10 years, I probably coached about 6,000 different kids. I probably coached about 6,500 basketball games, right? And I see it all the time. And if a parent is pushing their kid too hard and the kid is not performing to the parent's liking, or, a lot of kids, when they get a parent that pushes them hard and stuff, they're always striving to get that validation from that parent, and they feel like they can't fulfill that validation to the parent. It will make them want to quit and they don't want to play anymore. So if you're a parent, don't push your kid too hard. There's nothing wrong with pushing them to make them want to do better and giving them the opportunities to do better and work on their craft or work at getting better. But when you push them too hard to the point where, they have anxiety of playing, it's never going to be a good thing for you a lot of times. All right? Because a lot of kids cannot handle that pressure. All right? Number 3, the kid knows that they're not good at the sport. Like, They may be playing and they're on the team and they're cool. They want to try it out and they're playing, but they're like, man, however much I work on my game, I'm just not as good as the other people on the team. I'm just not as good as our opponents. I'll never be a guy that's going to play a lot of minutes. This is just not my thing. And I love playing it. I love being around it, but I'm just not good, and I'm wasting my time doing this because I just can't be half as good as some of the other guys on the other team because I just don't have the ability. And sometimes a kid's desire to be good will override that, but a lot of times, if you got a kid that's 5'5" and he's a junior in high school, and he's slow as dirt, and he can't really shoot. He may be able to be a great defender. He may understand the game, but at some point, he may just say, you know what, like I'm on the sophomore team and I'm a junior. Like I need to just quit. I need to just quit. Like I'm not even on JV. I just need to just quit. Or I'm on JV and I don't even get in the game and I'm a junior. And there are freshmen on JV that start over me and they're kicking my ass. That will make a kid quit. Number 4, okay, they have a bad coach. Now, when I say bad coach, it could be a bad coach for a number of different reasons. It could be the coach doesn't know how to motivate them. The coach doesn't know how to help them get better to reach certain points. The coach scolds them too much and makes them feel too bad about mistakes. The coach just doesn't know how to get the best out of the team. Or the coach is just bad overall and doesn't know what the hell he's doing. That will make a kid want to quit. One of the things that bothers me the most is when my junior year in college, we had a team. When I was at the University of Hartford, we had a team that had a lot of talent, but our head coach and the assistant coaches, like our head coach was a pretty good guy. He wasn't good at X's and O's, but he was good with personalities and stuff and helping kids out. But the assistant coaches that we had, they were bad at building team chemistry. They were always trying to put us against each other, which in turn made a lot of kids just want to quit or didn't want to play hard for them, didn't want to even, come to practice for them a lot of times. It felt like working. A lot of the guys on the team, you could just see the morale of the team was down. And what could have easily been, way it could have easily been solved is if these coaches would have rallied with us together and made us feel more as a team and made us feel more as a unit instead of putting us in competition with each other. Oh, you're a wing and he's taking your minutes. And you're a poster. He's going to be taking your minutes and da-da-da-da. And if you don't do this, you're going to be, that's a bad situation, all right? So coaches can be a reason why your kid quits. It could be a bunch of different reasons. It just depends on what your kid gets from the coach. Number 5, okay, honestly, your kid would rather be doing something else, okay? You got your kid playing baseball, and he would rather, every time he has a game, he's in the 6th grade, every time someone has a birthday party, he wants to go. Now, that's different when a kid goes to a birthday party and misses a game every now or misses practice. But if your kid is always trying to find an out and would rather do something else than go to the practices or games, they probably don't really want to play. They really want to quit, but as a kid, they don't know how to tell you because maybe they see that you value them playing sports a lot. So it takes a lot for a 10-year-old kid to tell his overbearing dad that, hey, Dad, I don't really want to play soccer. Like, that's not my thing. Like, you got me playing it. You started me playing when I was 5 and I thought it was cool, but I'm 10 now. That's 5 years later, 20 seasons later. I don't want to play anymore. And a lot of kids don't have the balls to say that, So if you see your kid always trying to find an out to go do something else with their friends or do another activity or play another sport other than the sport that they're currently involved in, then that's probably it. Number 6, okay, the last one, and some of you parents don't even realize. Your kid never wanted to even play the sport at all. You thought they wanted to play, but they didn't. They got a buddy that's on the team. He spent the night at their house or spent the weekend. He had a practice on Sunday night. The kid showed up to the practice. Your son showed up to the practice. The coach said, hey, jump on in there. You got your gear on. He's like, all right, I'll go in there. He's playing. He goes back home. What were you doing this weekend, Bobby? Oh, I went to Chris's basketball practice. Oh, you want to play basketball? Oh, let me call his mom. Oh, well, when is practice? And Bobby's sitting there looking at you like, Mom, I don't want to play on the team. I was just there. you know? Or you just happen to sign him up to do something because you're tired of him being at the house all day playing video games. Oh, well, you gonna go and sign up for this soccer team. It's like, Mom, I don't want to do that. I want to play 2K all night. Like, and eat snacks. Like, that's my thing. I get straight A's. Like, what else do you want me to do? I don't want to play sports. But a lot of times, some kids are too scared to tell their parents this. But yeah, guys, those are the 6 reasons why. If you got anything from this, share this with someone. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later.